You're about to hear something that could change everything you thought you knew about reality. This isn't some trendy new concept or a fleeting idea. It's a truth that's been hidden for ages, waiting for the right moment to awaken you. And trust me, this moment is now. What if I told you that certain pieces of information aren't disappearing from the internet by accident? That there are words so powerful they don't just inform, they awaken. They awaken something deep within you, something your soul has always known but forgotten. But here's the thing. Once this knowledge spreads, it might be gone, vanished, removed from the very platforms you trust. Forever. You're not here by coincidence. Something in you, a deeper part of yourself, called you to this very moment. A part of you that's tired of feeling separate from the power, abundance, and peace that are rightfully yours. This isn't magic, it's something far deeper. It's the forgotten art of spiritual memory, the realization that everything you've been searching for, everything you've ever wanted, has always been within you. Now, this video won't give you a formula. No, it will give you something far more important, the key. The key that has always been in your hands, but you've surrendered until now. So listen closely, not with your ears, but with your spirit. What follows may be the key to unlocking a reality you never thought possible. Don't let it slip away. Watch it before they remove it. The hidden power of awareness lies in its ability to transform your perception of reality. When you begin to understand that your awareness is not just a passive observer, but an active force, you unlock the potential to shape your world. True awakening happens when you realize that what you focus on and what you allow into your consciousness can change the trajectory of your life. This awareness goes beyond just seeing things for what they are. It is about seeing things for what they can be, according to the power you have within. Awakening comes when you recognize that your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are not separate from your reality, but are the very building blocks of it. The external world mirrors your internal world, and the more conscious you become of the inner workings of your mind, the more you begin to understand that you are the creator of your experiences. Every thought you entertain, every emotion you embrace, and every belief you hold contributes to the creation of the world around you. By cultivating awareness, you gain the power to change how you think, how you feel, and ultimately, how you experience life. Awareness is the first step in unlocking your true potential. It allows you to break free from the limitations imposed by unconscious habits and societal conditioning. By being aware, you can identify patterns that no longer serve you and consciously choose new, empowering beliefs and actions. This is the key to conscious living, recognizing that you have the power to change your thoughts, change your emotions, and in doing so, change your reality. In this awakening, you realize that the world is not happening to you. It is responding to you, and your awareness is the catalyst for transformation. The law of attraction is not merely about wanting something and waiting for it to show up in your life. It operates on a deeper spiritual level where you are always attracting experiences, people, and circumstances based on your inner state, not just your conscious desires. At its core, the law teaches that your vibration, the energy you emit through your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, attracts similar frequencies from the universe. This means that it's not enough to simply wish for something. You must align your inner state with the frequency of what you desire in order for it to manifest in your life. Understanding the law of attraction in action shifts the way you engage with the world. You begin to realize that you are constantly in the process of attracting and creating. The energy you carry within yourself, whether positive or negative, sets the tone for the experiences that show up in your life. If you focus on love, abundance, and gratitude, your vibration will naturally align with these energies, and you will attract more of the same into your world. However, if your thoughts and emotions are filled with fear, lack, or negativity, these vibrations will draw situations that reflect those states. The law of attraction works through the vibrational frequencies you emit, and these frequencies shape your reality. When you elevate your internal state, whether by cultivating positive thoughts, feelings of peace, or a deep sense of worth, you begin to notice a shift in the external world. People, opportunities, and events that align with your new vibration will begin to flow into your life. Recognizing this universal law empowers you to take control of your reality. You realize that you are not a passive observer but an active participant in the creation of your life, and everything you experience is a reflection of your inner world. Becoming the creator of your world begins with the realization that you are not a passive participant in your life, but the author of your story. Every thought you think, every belief you hold, and every emotion you feel has the power to shape your reality. Spirituality teaches us that our external world is not separate from us. It is a reflection of what we carry within. The more conscious we become of our inner landscape, the more empowered we are to create the life we truly desire. Creation begins with self-awareness. When you truly understand who you are at the deepest level, you recognize that everything you experience in the physical world is an extension of your inner state. Your thoughts and feelings are not isolated from your environment. They are the blueprints that influence the world around you. When you hold positive, empowering beliefs and cultivate high vibrational emotions such as love, gratitude, and peace, you are actively shaping your reality. Conversely, negative beliefs or fears will draw circumstances that reflect those lower vibrations. Every choice you make, whether conscious or unconscious, ripples outward, affecting the world you live in. From the smallest decision, like choosing your thoughts, to bigger actions, such as how you interact with others, each choice sends out an energetic signature that aligns with the reality you are creating. By becoming mindful of these choices, you begin to understand that your life is a co-creation between your inner world and the universe. As the creator of your world, you are no longer subject to external circumstances or the whims of fate. You take full responsibility for your life, knowing that with each thought, belief, and choice, you are consciously crafting the experiences that come your way. The power to create your life is within you. It always has been, and it always will be. The concept that your inner world reflects your outer world is a profound spiritual truth. What you see, experience, and encounter in your daily life is not random or coincidental. It is a direct reflection of your inner beliefs, thoughts, and emotions. The universe does not deliver circumstances based on external factors alone. It mirrors the energy you emit from within. If your mind is filled with doubt, fear, or feelings of inadequacy, the world around you will reflect these emotions back to you in the form of challenging situations or negative experiences. Conversely, when your inner state is aligned with love, abundance, and peace, you will attract circumstances that mirror these higher vibrations. To change your outer reality, you must first transform your inner beliefs and perceptions. If you desire a life of joy, success, and peace, you must begin by cultivating these qualities within yourself. This requires deep self-awareness and the willingness to examine your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Often we are unaware of the unconscious beliefs we hold, which dictate the course of our lives. These beliefs, rooted in past experiences or societal conditioning, shape how we interact with the world and determine what we attract. To shift your outer world, you must first choose to release limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones that support the life you wish to create. Understanding that everything in your life is a mirror of your inner state is the first step to conscious creation. When you accept this truth, you no longer see yourself as a victim of circumstances, but as an active participant in the creation of your reality. By changing your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, you will naturally begin to witness changes in your outer world. The law of reflection is a powerful tool in spiritual growth, reminding us that our inner harmony is the key to manifesting the life we desire. In the realm of spiritual manifestation, feelings are far more powerful than thoughts. While positive thinking is a great start, it is your emotional state that carries the true creative force. The universe does not respond to thoughts alone. It responds to your energy, which is deeply influenced by the emotions you consistently feel. When you align your emotions with your desires, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what you seek. This is why it is essential not just to think about what you want, but to genuinely feel it as if it has already manifested in your life. To manifest effectively, you must embody the emotional state of the life you desire. If you wish for abundance, feel abundant. If you desire love, feel love. If you want success, feel successful. It is not enough to simply wish or hope for these things. you must live and breathe them. Your emotions act as a beacon, sending out vibrations that attract corresponding experiences into your reality. For example, if you want to manifest financial abundance, cultivate a feeling of gratitude for what you already have and joy for the prosperity that is coming your way. When you embrace these emotions, you align your inner state with your outer desires. The universe operates through energy and vibration, and it responds to the emotional frequency you emit. If your emotions are aligned with positivity, abundance, and love, you will naturally attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that reflect those feelings. On the other hand, if your emotions are dominated by fear, lack, or doubt, the universe will mirror those feelings back to you in the form of negative experiences. Therefore, consciously cultivating feelings of gratitude, abundance, and love is not just a practice, it is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Imagination is the gateway to creation, serving as the blueprint for everything that manifests in our physical reality. It is more than mere daydreaming or wishful thinking. Imagination is the divine creative force that precedes all tangible results. Everything that exists in the physical world was first conceived in the realm of imagination, from the simplest object to the grandest of structures. Before any manifestation can occur, it must first be imagined and envisioned within the mind's eye. This spiritual truth reveals that we are co-creators with the universe, using our imagination to chart the course of our lives. When you imagine, you are not just passing time with idle fantasies. You are laying the foundation for your desires to take shape. Every thought and image you hold in your mind is like planting a seed in the fertile soil of your subconscious. The more vividly you can imagine your desired outcome, the stronger the energetic blueprint becomes. The universe responds to the clarity and detail of your vision, working to bring your imagined reality into form. This is why visualization is such a powerful tool in manifestation. It helps you define and strengthen the energy you are sending out to the universe. However, imagination alone is not enough. To truly harness its power, it must be coupled with feeling. When you imagine your desires, it is essential to feel as though they have already manifested. Emotion gives life to the mental images you create. Without feeling, imagination remains a hollow exercise, but with emotion, it becomes a magnet that attracts the reality you seek. As you combine imagination with deep, positive emotion, you align yourself with the frequency of your desires, enabling the universe to respond in kind. Through this powerful practice, your inner world shapes the outer world and your dreams begin to manifest in the physical realm. Doubt is often viewed as a barrier, a sign of weakness or uncertainty, but in the realm of spirituality and personal transformation, doubt is actually a powerful indicator that change is on the horizon. It arises at the threshold of transformation just before you step into a new version of yourself. When you feel doubt creeping in, it's a signal that you are moving beyond your comfort zone, leaving behind old beliefs, habits, and patterns. This is when the real growth begins, as doubt often marks the point where the old self is shedding, making space for the new. Rather than resisting or fighting doubt, it's important to embrace it as part of the process. Doubt is not the enemy, it is a messenger, guiding you through the transition. It challenges your resolve and tests your commitment to the transformation you are undergoing. At this point, you have a choice, either to retreat into old habits and familiar fears, or to trust the process and continue embodying your new state of being. Remember, every great transformation is preceded by this moment of doubt. It is a necessary part of the journey, and how you respond to it determines how quickly and powerfully your transformation will unfold. When you encounter doubt, instead of questioning your path, recognize that it is a sign of growth. You are stepping into uncharted territory, and the old self is reluctant to let go. This moment of doubt is not a sign of failure, but an invitation to step fully into your power and embrace the new version of yourself. Keep moving forward, trust in your inner knowing, and continue to embody the beliefs and feelings of the new you. As you persist, the doubt will dissolve and the transformation will solidify, bringing you closer to your true empowered self. Time is often seen as an obstacle in the process of transformation, something that slows down our desires and dreams. However, from a spiritual perspective, Time is not a hindrance, but a medium through which your internal transformation is expressed externally. It is the canvas upon which the inner work you do on yourself is painted into the physical world. The shifts you make in your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions may take time to materialize, but trust that time is working in your favor, gradually preparing the world to match your inner state. The universe operates on its own rhythm, and every internal change you make ripples outward, adjusting the fabric of your reality to align with your new frequency. True transformation takes time, and patience is essential on this spiritual journey. Change doesn't happen overnight, especially when it involves a deep shift in consciousness. As you work on healing, shifting your mindset, and aligning your desires with your inner state, the universe begins to reorganize around you, but this process is gradual. The time required is not a delay, it is a necessary part of the maturation process, allowing everything to unfold at the right moment. The law of divine timing is always at play, ensuring that the changes you are making are fully integrated before they manifest in your physical world. However, once you align with your desires, time accelerates. The more deeply you embody the feelings of having what you desire, love, abundance, peace, the faster your reality starts to shift. When you are in alignment with your inner state, you are no longer fighting against time, but flowing with it. Trust in the process and remain patient, for when your inner world matches your desires, the universe will deliver them at the perfect moment, often quicker than you expect. Inner transformation is the key to unlocking lasting outer change. Spiritual teachings emphasize that the external world is simply a mirror of your internal world. What you see, experience, and encounter in life is a direct reflection of your inner thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. If you seek to change your circumstances, whether it's your relationships, career, or financial situation, you must first begin with yourself. The world will always mirror your inner state, and the more you transform from within, the more you will notice a shift in your external reality. Transformation starts from within. It is not about changing external conditions or manipulating circumstances to suit your desires. Rather, true transformation happens when you shift your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions to align with the life you wish to experience. When you begin to heal old wounds, release limiting beliefs, and embrace new empowering thoughts, your energy frequency rises, and this vibrational shift begins to affect everything around you. The world, being a reflection of your inner state, will naturally start to reorganize itself to match the new, higher vibration you are embodying. By embodying your desired state of being, you invite change into your life. For example, if you wish for greater abundance, you must first embody the feeling of abundance within yourself. You must feel wealthy, abundant, and deserving. As you consistently embody these feelings, your energy attracts circumstances, people, and opportunities that reflect the abundance you are now aligned with. Similarly, if you desire love, you must first cultivate self-love and inner peace. This inner state will ripple outward, attracting the love and harmony you seek. The power to change your life lies within you. By focusing on inner transformation and embodying the feelings of your desires, you unlock the natural flow of change that will affect every aspect of your life. When your inner world shifts, the outer world follows. The art of conscious creation is not about forcing or controlling the outcomes you desire, but about embodying the desired state of being and allowing it to naturally manifest. In spirituality, it is understood that the universe works in harmony with your inner energy, responding to the vibrations you emit. This process of conscious creation is about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with your desires, allowing them to unfold organically rather than trying to manipulate or force circumstances to align with your wishes. When you embody the state of having what you desire, you are not controlling the universe. You are in harmony with it, co-creating alongside it. Your thoughts and emotions are the ingredients that create your reality. Every thought you think and every emotion you feel carries a vibrational frequency that sends a signal to the universe. When you focus on positive thoughts and cultivate emotions such as love, gratitude, and joy, you are sending out vibrations that align with your desires. The universe, in turn, responds by bringing experiences, people, and circumstances that match these vibrations. However, if your thoughts and emotions are dominated by fear, doubt, or negativity, You attract experiences that mirror those lower frequencies. The key to conscious creation is being mindful of the energy you are emitting at all times, knowing that this energy shapes the world you experience. Being mindful of your inner state is essential in consciously creating the world around you. When you're aware of your thoughts and emotions, you can consciously direct them toward the reality you want to experience. This awareness gives you the power to change the narrative of your life by shifting your internal state. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with your desires, you become a powerful creator of your reality, manifesting the life you truly want. The power of unwavering faith is the cornerstone of manifestation. Spirituality teaches us that faith is not just a belief in something greater, but a deep trust in your own ability to create and shape your reality. Manifestation is rooted in the conviction that what you desire is already on its way to you, even when there is no external evidence to support it. Faith is the force that propels your desires from the unseen realm into physical form, and it requires you to trust in the process, even when things seem uncertain. This unwavering belief is what separates those who manifest their desires from those who remain stuck in doubt. Faith, in its truest form, requires you to trust in the unseen. It's easy to believe when the signs are obvious and the path is clear, but true faith emerges in the absence of visible proof. When external circumstances do not yet reflect what you desire, it is your faith that keeps the vision alive. Faith is not about waiting for the world to give you signs or evidence. It is about holding firm to the belief that what you seek is already within you and that the universe is working in alignment with your desires, even if you cannot yet see the full picture. It's about trusting that the process is unfolding as it should. True faith is not just a mental affirmation, but an embodiment of the belief that your desires are already true within you. It is living as if what you desire has already arrived, regardless of external appearances. This embodiment creates an energetic frequency that aligns with your desires, drawing them closer into your reality. The universe responds to unwavering faith because it recognizes the clarity and conviction you hold. When you embody faith, the world has no choice but to reflect that belief back to you, manifesting your desires into reality. True freedom is not about controlling or manipulating the external world. It is about aligning your internal state with your desires. Spiritual teachings tell us that external circumstances are merely reflections of our inner world. The more we try to change the world around us without addressing the inner conflicts, the more we find ourselves caught in a cycle of frustration and struggle. However, when we focus on aligning our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the life we desire, we unlock the key to true freedom. This alignment creates a powerful shift that influences everything around us, allowing life to flow more effortlessly. Once you align internally with your desires, the world will naturally reflect this alignment. When your thoughts, emotions, and energy are harmonized with your goals, the universe responds in kind. The external world is not something to be fought against, but something that mirrors your internal state. When you are in a state of peace, love, and abundance within, those qualities begin to manifest in your external circumstances. You no longer need to force things to happen or manipulate situations because the world around you begins to effortlessly align with the vibrational frequency you are emitting. The realization that you are the master of your reality is the ultimate form of empowerment. Shifting your inner state is the most powerful way to create the life you desire. When you take full responsibility for your internal world and focus on cultivating alignment within, you no longer feel at the mercy of external circumstances. Instead, you recognize that you have the power to create and shape your reality through the intentional shift in your inner thoughts and emotions. This inner freedom is the foundation of spiritual growth, allowing you to move through life with ease, confidence, and peace. Reclaiming your power begins with the profound realization that you are the creator of your own life. Spiritual wisdom teaches us that we are not victims of fate or circumstances. Instead, we hold the power within ourselves to shape our reality. The external world is not responsible for our experiences. It is our thoughts, beliefs, and emotional states that dictate the life we lead. When we recognize that we are the true creators, we stop seeking validation from the outside world and begin to trust in the power that resides within us. For much of our lives, we may have been conditioned to seek approval, love, or recognition from others. We often look to external circumstances for reassurance of our worth or our capabilities. However, true empowerment comes from within. Instead of waiting for validation from others, begin to validate your own truth and your inherent power. When you start acknowledging your own worth, strength, and potential, you break free from the limitations imposed by the outside world. You recognize that you no longer need to look outside yourself for the answers or the approval you seek. True transformation occurs when you embody the belief that you already have everything you need within you. All the love, wisdom, abundance, and success you seek are already embedded in your essence. The journey of self-discovery is not about finding something outside of you, but about reconnecting with the truth of who you are. When you believe that you are already complete, the universe responds by reflecting this truth back to you. By reclaiming your inner power, you align yourself with the flow of life and begin to manifest the reality that aligns with your highest potential. And there you have it, the truth that could change everything. You've just unlocked something powerful, something the world may not want you to see. But now that you know, it's up to you to keep this energy alive. If you felt that spark, that inner knowing, don't let it fade. Leave a comment below with, "I'm ready for the truth," and let us know what this awakening has stirred in you. Remember, this could be taken down at any moment, so take action while you can. Don't let this slip away. If you're ready to dive deeper into this journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out on the wisdom coming your way. This is just the beginning, and I'm so glad you're here with me. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep questioning, keep awakening, and stay tuned before it's gone forever.